Alright, stream. So I know it's been a long ass time. We're finally back. I've learned the masters of this fight, as I say that I instantaneously, within seconds, get bodied. There you go. Trying to prove to you I don't like that now. Backpack. Let's get rid of some. Put that. Get rid of that. Okay.
I found you. You're better than I am. Get ready.
Nope. Sit your ass down.
There. Your skills have improved.
Got him. Got him. Fuck it. I'll risk it. Let's see if I got the timing down on this. Sit your ass down. Nope. Oh wow. Almost a perfect.
Nice try. There he is. You're better than I am.
I want to get the animation. I don't want to just do her shit right. I really could pop her ass and call it a day because she's doing a lot. Patriot sees victory against the boss. Got him. Red dot him. The philosopher's legacy.
Take this. Keep it safe.
Almost did her shit.
Only hope.
Patriot. Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake. You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it. There's only room for one
One
boss
boss,
and one
one
snake.
snake. Oh my god, this game is peak. Damn, they want me to do it. I'm about to. Taking screenshots. This is so beautiful.
Ready to go, Snake?
I don't know if my stream could hear you since I started the stream before getting into a party, so it didn't ask if I want party audio, so just in case, be careful.
Yeah.
But I absolutely obliterated the boss. Yeah, so you were right about you don't CQC her, you kind of wait till she CQCs you, kinda, yes and no. But I looked up the timing and I made sure I literally sat here and kept practicing and practicing and practicing and dying, restarting until I got it perfectly. Hell is this? Yeah, they announced it and you're like, you're wearing a poncho.
I told you you could trust me.
Man, I need to change my background to my PlayStation. I took hella.
How good they did.
Oh god, such a magnificent looking game. prevent bacteria growth and like infections. What? Yeah, just a jar. I'm supposed to take this every 8 hours, so technically 3 times a day. What? Yeah, I try. Usually it's only 2, because that would mean you stay up for a whole 24 hours. That's what happens. Yeah, why? Yeah, I'm at the end of my game, so like 20 minutes I'll get home. Back to choosing a wallpaper. You can turn the fan on. Yeah, high key kind of hot in here.
Breathing, man.
Talking to me.
Yeah.
Metal Gear practicing how to defeat this stupid hoe.
If you get full speed.
I got so close. She hit me one time the whole fight. Well, she shot me too. But like, if she didn't, I'm mad at myself that I couldn't perfect it. I'm streaming and I'm currently recording, so yeah, technically I did it. I don't know, cause I have this illusion that I'm gonna make a series out of it, which I'm not, but I'm still recording just cause. Hmm?
Too heavy.
God, I'm beating the brakes off of Ocelot. Beating the bricks off of Ocelot. Never mind. Oh, wow, I faked playing dead. No.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Not good.
I picked up a few new moves. Huh. Doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it. say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, shit, I was not paying attention.
What you send me?
I wasn't paying attention. I'm fry cooked.
What's your name?
Who just opened the stream? I don't know. What's good, y'all?
Snake.
No. Not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an
Not
ocelot.
Ocelot.
We're men. Names. My name is
Is
Adamska.
Adamska.
What's yours?
John.
John Rambo.
Very well, John.
What's the name of Solid Snake? Is it Jack or
My
John?
name, but I won't forget it.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm totally wrong. I'm about to look it up.
I don't think it's Jack.
Come on.
I think it's John.
Cause the boss calls Snake Jack, but he just told Ocelot is John. I don't remember. A fact revealed in the legacy.
It's a blank. Oh, that was fun.
Wow, I looked it up, bro. Nobody knows Big Boss's real name. It's a debate between the
So we
fandom.
meet again, John.
People don't know whether it's John or Jack. But official sources and characters in this series suggest his original name is John, with Jack also being a familiar nickname. However, some sources indicate that John may be an alias, while Jack potentially being his true name. But Solid Snake, his name is just straight up David. And then Liquid is obviously Eli. I just realized those are two biblical names. Gotta turn off your share play because there's gonna be a lot of screenshotable moments in the foreseeable future.
I just started. I already did it.
We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
What you aiming at?
Oh
no. Mix.
Kronos. I want that game. Too broke to get it, so I'm not going to.
There's no
Fuck
way
that
out.
game.
What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now.
Yeah, I applied to Kroger, and I could have gotten the job too, but I put something in my application that definitely made them say no. They asked for a flexible schedule, and I don't have one. And technically, I should lie, but I like genuinely dead ass don't have a flexible schedule in like the next 2 weeks. I I have wrestling practice and conditioning in 15 days, and that's from
Great, Eva.
2:30 to 5 o'clock, Monday through Friday, every day. And then once conditioning is over with and practice starts, it's Monday through Friday from 2 to 5 again. But then there's wrestling meets, which is like schools against schools every Wednesday and Saturday practically. And then there's tournaments, which go from like 8 in the morning to 1 a.m. at night. And it's back and forth. Technically, I'll have a paper that says my whole wrestling schedule, but like I completely don't have a flexible schedule. Or I could.
Look! The MiGs are turning back!
Nancy, if you do apply to that Kroger, you could probably dead get a job there. Because even Delancey said me putting I don't have a flexible schedule is probably most definitely the reason I ain't get that shit.
Yeah, they should throw away
Well done,
like
Snake.
applications.
The
that
MiGs
don't have
disengaged.
a schedule.
Yeah, and Hunter just told me they throw away.
That's what we did.
Yeah, he said his Kroger throws away applications that don't have a flexible schedule.
Like they don't even do any research into it. They see that.
I dead ass don't.
Because
Okay, Nasseen's saying I should have lied and said I had a flexible schedule. And then when the time comes in 15 days, then what?
what our service is if you just change your schedule like that, they just stop scheduling you. And then you lose the job because you don't get work. You don't get work for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, Hunter just told me when you do that, they just stop putting you on the schedule, and then you don't work for like 2 weeks because they don't put you on the schedule, and then you just end up getting fired.
And that's pretty messed up. But
I can't work fast food. That's not. I ain't gonna lie, so I'm gonna work there and just. I'm just gonna tell my mom I gotta go work somewhere or some shit and just start working at a place because I'm tired of
This
being
is his way of
like.
helping us.
I'm never broke. I always got money, but I don't like the idea. I don't like seeing my bank account go low and low.
so is he like
Yeah, pretty much. He's been living here all week.
your mom buy one?
Uh-huh.
Sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to
If he stayed here for freaking 3 months, my mom probably wouldn't care.
DCI and the president himself
You
are
can buy,
waiting
you
at
know,
Bank.
keep 5 is
Don't keep them
the more I
waiting.
keep thinking about it. I'm gonna tell you something, but you can't repeat it.
Yeah, I think it's time for a replay for both of those games from you.
Dude, because I think you were having the discussion with me. You're like, how do you like Peace Walker so much but hate 5 when it has the same gameplay thing, like the more missions? And then I was hating 5 because how long it was and all that. But then looking back on it, you were on this.
What, on Peace Walker?
Yeah, about 5 and Peace Walker doing the same thing, like with
Oh, Mother Base.
yeah, and R&D and
Well, it's the exact same game, just brought into a modern and not in
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
I have your share code turned off because there's screenshotable moments that are coming up.
Is that part of your mission
what?
too?
Because there's screenshotable moments coming up.
Is it an order? Or is it an invitation?
Nasal spray.
Or a proposal?
Ugh.
I don't take orders from anyone now.
Bro, Hunter, I should have called you when I got off of anesthesia. That shit was so funny. No, I was just high as fuck.
Open your heart and smile for me. You're not the only one.
Man, I do not remember this scene getting like this. You're going crazy. Oh my god, look at all the scars on my body.
Got 2 hours left, baby. I closed the exam, unfortunately.
I got school tomorrow. That unfortunate. Yo, look at my scars and burns. Holy crap. Got my ass beat during the playthrough.
You like how all your stuff that stays on your body?
Scholars
Yeah.
tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, snake.
That's why we don't trust these hoes.
Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well. First of all,
I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA.
I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General Agency. Second Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry.
It's crazy that this game takes place in like 1964.
The philosophers still exist in China,
You
too.
like how the none of your
You see, my mission was to find out where Volgan was hiding the
What is it?
philosopher's legacy and steal it.
Where'd you buy that did
So
that?
I infiltrated his
Oh, you
base as a
didn't know who I
KGB
got?
spy.
Nah, bro.
The two
I was so
NSA
distracted
codebreakers
yesterday.
who defected in 1960.
No, I saw the
They're
screenshot of
actually
the
both
case,
in.
but like, what's the addition of the case?
The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place,
Comes with like all the
saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him.
like all those.
I sneaked
skins
in by
and
pretending
stuff
I
at the
was
bottom
Eva.
of the real model.
And you and Sokolov and Volgan,
Or the trees.
you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too.
Ground Zeroes and the Pentagon that included
I got
all
the film
invisible
containing the
and
legacy,
all the police.
and also the nuclear missile launch data
And
from the
Metal Gear
Shagohod.
Solid.
5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong Easing, hydrogen bomb, and
How
space
hard
rocket
was the
projects
web
have fallen
boss if they
behind.
all fiery?
But with this data, our
Pretty
country
easy.
will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to
shoot
rival
was
those of
really
the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help.
Hard ball.
I too am one of the philosophers.
Why would you skip the end on the
I'm an agent of the philosophers. a
'Cause I don't like
graduate
that
of
boss.
Arm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Vulcan couldn't tell the difference. But she knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an
Did you
instructor.
even shoot the question marks over their head?
Yeah, I've
The
done
boss
it.
was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the... But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And you have to live.
What the hell is your song?
I'm hoping it's Peace Walker.
What's that? What? What's going on?
Snake, listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No,
I think they're probably gonna do
far from it. She was a hero
I really
who
hope they
died
just
for her
do Peace
country.
Walker next.
She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
You are above even the boss. Who you telling? Shit long as fuck. Yeah. I already got
You are above
above even the boss. Peak.
I hereby award you
Award
the
you
title,
title of Big Boss. Oh my peak.
Oh, look at my shirt, bro.
Can't.
Why?
You are
Cussing.
a true patriot.
Can't open a shirt playing a cousin.
Nope. Can't.
Why?
I said so.
Pause.
Aha, look. Asala.
Do you know the people with like the red flashes?
No. I wish this was an outfit we could wear.
You guys don't just believe like
You know, we could use an infiltration unit like
Fox on your wall.
Someone like him to handle
Handle
our
our
top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the
Zero.
philosopher's legacy.
Damn bastard.
And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgin inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgin's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgin fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss. And that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it. Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive. And she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given. And she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But
Yeah.
I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on in your memory.
I tolerate.
Not as a soldier, but as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did.
It was
No
the
one
truth as it was told to me.
Her story, her debriefing, will endure only
Fun to start
in your
peaceful.
heart.
Sure.
Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
Man, yo, this cutscene is voluptuous as fuck right now. What in that scene? Yo, what's wrong with my screen? Why is the bottom notch so fat? Trying to conduct the first successful nuclear test in Kazakhstan desert. Sites joined the ARPA. He starts the development of a parent, which would go to 69. The U.S. government conducted a study, emergency medical treatments, transports laid groundwork. Okay. Eva disappears without a trace in Hanwha. Paramedic establishes national first paramedic system. Major Zero disbands Fox. The United States accumulates the reminder of the legacy in the U.S. branch's philosophers changes to the Patriots, carrying the traditional of Major Zero. His Fox unit, Big Boss establishes the Foxhound. 1972, the Les Enfants Terribles project is developed. The sons of Big Boss are born in 1972. Damn, they cut that shit real early. No way.
You like that?
Yeah, I heard that. Was that Xavier?
Yes, Grozny Grad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived.
Your game yet?
Yeah, Nessie, you can throw me the nail clippers?
Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should
What a
make
shit
valuable
throw.
trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed.
How am I supposed to know where he's at?
Yes, it's me.
Adam.
The boss has accomplished her mission.
Oh, you thought?
The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands.
Oh, we got the philosopher's legacy. Oh.
With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system. Perhaps it might just come in handy someday. Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I am always at the CIA's disposal. Mr. Director.
I don't think y'all audio's in it, but I don't want to take the chance. Continues 11, saves 12, 10 hours, alert phases 47 humans killed. Damn. New item obtained. Oh, stream, we just beat. Whoa. That's crazy. Alright, stream, I'm gonna let y'all go. We finally beat the game. YouTube, I'm gonna let y'all go. Everything. Might do a mini review for this shit. I don't know. Talking this shit or just watching you play. The game is a little mini review, 9 out of 10. I do think the original has more pizzazz to it, since, you know, I guess nostalgia. I think I like the original more, but this is a true remake, and I don't think there is not, other than performance as a remake, there is not a single thing I would have changed in this remake. There's some things like the enemy dancing, which I wish was the same, but like stuff like that, that's tiny things. But as a remake, it is practically one-to-one beautiful game. 9 out of 10. In my opinion, even if you played the original, still worth $70. I mean, no remake, no game's worth $70, but if you're a fan of the old games and want to revisit it, or you fuck with the... Holy shit, this music is absolutely beaming. If you fuck with the old games and want to revisit it, I think it's worth $70, especially if you're a big fan. And if you're new to the series, this is an amazing introduction. A lot of people say start with 1, or oh, it's confusing because you're starting in the 3rd or the 5th game in the establishment. I beat every Metal Gear game in chronological order, not release order, and I understand it fully. I do see the benefits of playing it in release order. There's benefits to both. Do with as you wish. But I played it in chronological. I found it just fine. It's gonna be confusing at times, but it's like if you watch Age of Ultron first, sure, you're gonna be confused, but if you play Age of Ultron, watch Age of Ultron as an example, boom bop pow, and then you go from Age of Ultron to fucking Infinity War, it's gonna be confusing because you got dropped in the middle of it, and then you jump back to Iron Man 1, the beginning of Marvel. It's kind of like that. That's what Metal Gear 1 is. You play Metal Gear Solid 1, you're dropped in like the Civil War of Marvel. You're dropped in the middle of an already established universe, low-key. Yeah, shut your ass up. You're already jumping into an already established universe, and then you go to 2, and then you go to Metal Gear Solid 1, which is like Age of Ultron, Metal Gear Solid 2, Endgame, or Infinity War, and then you go to 3, which brings you back to Iron Man 1. This is such a weird example. But then, obviously, it would all make sense if you did it like that. Or you could just start with Iron Man 1 and the shit will, you know, filter through and everything will make sense as you play. But yeah, I'm just yapping at this point. Alright, y'all.